Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm the student of Tashkent State University of Economics, and I study at the management faculty, and my department is World Economy and International Economic Relations. And my group is MO21, and I am the first year bachelor student. And my full name is Akhmedov Azizbek. Well, today I'm gonna represent my final work from the academic skills subject that was given by our teacher Aziz Zikriyoyev, and my final work is gonna be about economic sectors of Japan, and we will see some data statistics of Japan now. I'm gonna start. Now I'm gonna open firstly my plan for today, and you can see from here. It's my plan for final work. And firstly, there are 20 plans for me, and firstly we are gonna get data from World Bank site, and we will go to Google. Well, you can see here we will type World Data Bank, and we will enter it, and there are searching of a data of any sectors of any countries, and I need the Japan's data, and I need to write Japan. And you can see from here there's a data of Japan. You can see from here, and the graphs, statistics, populations and growth, population total, net migration, all of them is here, and we don't need any of them. We need only Excel file of the data of Japan, and there is a link of downloading Excel file, and we need to download it. And yes, you can see from here this is the data of Japan, and there are economic sectors, all economic sectors of Japan, and I need to choose the data and below. Well, you can see from here there's a exact and a short option of the data statistics of Japan. And you can see from here, tariff rate, food imports, manufacturers imports, population total. This is statistics and the economic sectors actually of Japan. And now I'm gonna teach you how to export this data to Stata. Well, firstly, we need to open the new page. Yes, from here, and we need to type at least 5 or 6 variables of Japan statistics. For example, you can see from here agricultural experts, the computer communication, other services, and food importers, and any of them. And for example, I must to import this data to a new page because it's a main numeric data of Japan, and we need to copy it, and to transform to new page. Well, we need to choose the transpose option, and you can see from here there's a vertical data if we will choose transpose option of copy, and we don't need this 3 of cells, and we need to delete cells. And it's not the indicator code, you are seeing it. This is years. Yes, and like this, you need to copy and paste as a transport option of the economic sector statistics of the Japan. For example, this. You can see from here, and that, and this. Yes. Yes, you can see from here, this is a transformation of the Japan. And you need to delete 3, 3, 1, and yes, so on. Well, actually, I have done my Excel file. I don't need this. This is only example for you to have to import, export the data of the Japan to Excel files. I don't need, I don't need this. I don't need this. Uh, you see, it's most common and the first and the big data site. Well, you can see from here, this is my Japan Excel file. I've already chosen the uh, 7 variables of Japan. You can see from here, there's a data. It's all of it. It all is numeric data. You can see from here, and we need to open the Stata 18. Well, I don't know this. Japan. No. Yes. You can see from here, it is Stata 18, and I need to import my Excel file to this platform. And firstly, we need to import in the Excel spreadsheet. You can see from here, and we need to browse our computer, and there is Japan Excel data we need to choose. Yes, you can see from here, it's gonna be here, all of them, and you can see from here. Yes, then we need to correct it because I have only have 64 years period, and I need to type 65 because it will be 64. And we need to just import the first row as a variable names. It's an important point of choosing import Excel. Yes, you can see from here. And now it's gonna nearly show. Yes, it's done. Firstly, yes, we need to plus uh, plus also, and we will move on and making do file and the log file. Well, do file and log file. What? Firstly, we need to begin our log file because it will be easy for to review our have to calculate, have to show, have to use the data in the Stata 18. Well, we need to Japan log file. Yes, you need to save here. Yes, it has already started to saving our actions, what to do in the data. Well, secondly, we need to open our do file, and I have already um, done my do file, made my do file. You can see from here, and this is my commands and codes that I'm gonna use to calculate the data and to use for my data data for Japan. Yes. Firstly, we need to plus because I have already done this, and we need to start analysis. Firstly, finding relations, finding slope, regression, post estimations. Well, uh, yes, I need to. Yes, it will be convenient for me. Today, it's the data of Japan. Firstly, we need to check our data. It's all of them is numeric or not. You can see from here, years, the variable is not accepted by Stata application, and we need to correct it. We need to encode it. You can see. Firstly, we need to type the string years and gen years. You can see all characters numeric and the years generated as an initial. Firstly, we need to Beret, and you can see from here there are 2 years, of which one of them is a numeric that I have just written its code, and we need to delete the years. Yes, you can see from here we need to drop years. Well, you can see from here it's already set, and we need to use our data. Firstly, we need to type the SSD install stock. You can paste also here the copy and paste, but it will be waste of time. Just you need to choose all of them and click execute selection. Though, just do this because it will be convenient to type these commands. Well, ssc install stock go. You can see from here it's being installed. We need to wait. Yes, you can see from here all files already exist and are up to date. And secondly, we need to type stock sum. Or you can see from here there is a data of our variables. You can see from here of the years 64 observations. Textiles there is only 31 numeric data, and its mean average 5.6. It's just example, and there's a click to open file. It's a doc file. You can see from here. Now it's gonna open it. Yes, it's a convenient, and we need to do this. And yes, and only now we need to only see main commands of how to calculate the state, how to use the commands to show our data of Japan. Well, I need to use this main commands because I have a limited time. Well, secondly, we need to install set years. No, yeah, I'm sorry, we have changed it. Years, yes. Oh, it was my mistake. Sorry. years. Yes, it's an important part of starting our Excel. Excel, etc. And secondly, uh, you we need to see the result of Word file, how to paste, how to copy the to the Stata with Microsoft Office through online, and it will integrate it with them. And secondly, as we need to stock list your GDP, all of them variables, because it's important. Yes, you can see from here, there's all data, all the variables, all the statistics, and also there's my file. And secondly, you can see from here two-way code, and you can see from the some graphs about it. Okay, I will show it. Yes, you can see. You can see from here there's four graphs, and we have already combined all of them. You can see from here there's a huge growing GDP use and GDP per capita use. Well, I don't need all of them because I have already done all of them, and we need to move on to two-way code, which is the two-way. It's a continuous part of two-way coding, and there's integration of scatter, and you can see from here. GDP per capita use, GDP use, we need to use LFIT code. That is the most important and part of how to know it's a connection. There is a connection between two variables. Yes, you can see from here. Well, actually, all all codes need to be typed to Stata, and I have already done this. You can see Japan. Well, firstly, you can see I have done this. Yes, GDP and two-way. You have already seen this. And secondly, thirdly, norm. We need to use norm code. Norm code. If you use this code, there is some graphs of variables, and then we need to regress in terms of GDP to uh, uh, other variables, and you can see there is a uh, data of norm and the regress coding, and we need to type VF code. That it will be most necessary code, and you can see from here mean average VF. We need to be below the 5 because the H0 if because it's necessary just. And you can see I have used predict riddles. There are 36 missing values and generated, but it doesn't it's not problem for us, and we have we use it also again regress because to solve our problem with the data. And then we need to generate some like a logarithm and a ln to connect the variables. And you can see from here I've calculated the VF of the data, but you can see from here, trade of GDP is so high, and it will be a problem for us. And we need to delete from the list of variables. And you can see from here, I have deleted it. My VF number will be 2.7, and it's a good. And I have used X years. It's balanced. Well, shortly, and I have again and use the various GDP to other variables. We can see from here I have done the state wave and also variable uh, stock, and also I use the stock silk code, and it's a test of Shapiro-Wilk, which is for normal data. You can see from here prop. What's a prop? Prop need to be below 0.05 because H0 is not distributed normally. And I use it to generate logarithm coding with using my variables. And I did Word form of my variables, and you can see my result from the Shapiro-Wilk VF is so normal, and probe is also 0, and it's good for us. Yeah, it's if if you have this kind of problem, this is error of coding, and you need to use this code. For example, log likelihood fitting full model. You can use this because it will stop this error. And you can see I used to estimate of scale variant parameters, and its coefficient is normally without 3 statics of variable. And I already set the maximizer 20, and also I used this coding set tool 1e6, and my Shapiro will test and also ended, and my VF is normally good, and you can see from here my R squared and 9 of 0.9, and it's good for us, and my wave below the 10. And yeah, it was a mistake. It was a really mistake. And I regress GDP use, GDP per capita use, labor force with deleting my huge problem variable. And I used the VF, and my VIF is normally good, and my correlated trade of GDP import of goods services. You can see from here. And I used it again regress with deleting the trade of GDP and the import of goods, because uh, it was so high. It was a problem, and when it comes to VF off, it's so very good for us. Imports of goods, GDP per capita, and labor force. All of them is below the 5. And S is install our trade too, because we need to checking our trade to constantly verifying, and as the soon after this uh, the graph appeared like this, This is variables, and this is observations. This is average statistics, and I use the Swilk for variables. Actually, my Shapiro will test ended, but there are some problem, and I corrected it using the box Cox uh, Cox code, and also CX test. And secondly, um, I did some tests with C key witness and the kurtosis test for normality. I used all of them all variables for this, and I firstly generated logarithm coding with my variables. Yes, you can see from here. I used CK test and for this test, and I used my variables as a logarithm form. And you can see from here, as I mentioned before, my box Cox coding didn't work well, and uh, I have I need to see. Oh, my time is already finished, and you need to see the end of my coding. Well, regress and at the end of my data. Uh, at the end of I used the regress of three variables, and it's so appropriate for me. And I use it as GDP use variable because and my variable GDPs and assumption normal or terms, and my each zero constant variance, and my probe is very good because it was high from a 0.7, and I logged I closed my log file and I finished it. Yes.